Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cin City D&D. I am, as always, your humble yet horrifying DM, Matt Butler. To my right, lovely and talented Madison. Why don't you tell us about your character?
Hi, I'm Madison, and I play the TA Fleeing Cleric Hixsori Basha.
Yo, I'm Rob, and I play Varus, the Drow Evocation Wizard and official badass.
Hey, my name is Charlie. I play Reprios, the demon-slaying dwarf barbarian.
Hi, I'm Casey. I play Penumbra Rios, the treasure-hungry green dragonborn rogue.
And hi, everyone. I'm Jake. I play Siddhartha Gotama, the gold dragonborn cleric.
You guys will recall from last game, the party ended up solving the Moonstone/Sunstone puzzle, discovering the riddle that essentially led them in the direction of Carl. Ended up running back into Jerry, the blue dragonborn, or the blue dragon who was originally their enemy, but then became kind of their friend and then left. Well, apparently he ran afoul of Carl, a giant 300-foot tall tree, lives in this forest, and ended up transforming him into a person that looks slightly draconic. But now the party has decided that they need to find this Carl in order to figure out what this Balor's hammer is, and to see if he knows how to fix the flying machine that will get them to the floating pyramid and the next part of the Crystal Labyrinth. So last time they found Carl, and I believe you woke him up with a soothing lullaby of awakening with your sitar.
Absolutely.
So he woke up and he does not look happy.
Morning rise.
Yeah. So we can go ahead.
Be aroused. We should have had breakfast for him.
Yeah, just breakfast waiting for
What
him.
constitutes as a tree breakfast? Wouldn't that just be like photosynthesis and be like,
Yeah, the sun. The sun.
that would be a tree?
I feel like he already had breakfast then. Why is he so cranky?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Put that on me. It's not my
Yeah.
fault.
We'd make him a nice salad.
Yeah, right.
Free mimosa.
Wouldn't that be cannibalism?
Yes.
Yes. A little bit. Maybe. I don't know.
You can get his
But it does look like he has a giant 20-foot mouth. So maybe he eats other stuff too? I don't know. But yeah, we'll go ahead and pick it back up there. So if you guys want to interact with Carl.
Excuse me.
How
He's
big
just-
is he?
Went trail.
He's fucking huge, dude. He's 60 foot wide and 300 foot tall.
What?
So yeah, so what do you guys want to do? How do you guys want to interact with Carl? He's just kind of looking there like,
Varus hastily puts out his burning pipe. I'm like,
what
oh,
expression is the 20-foot face wearing?
he does not look pleased. He's like,
Oh man, don't be like that.
in like an effort to like inspire like confidence, I want to cast Speak with Plants.
okay. All right, cool. So you cast Speak with Plants and you feel this like knowledge flow through you, and suddenly you can talk to like the leaves and the branches and stuff, and you feel a little bit closer to Carl.
Can I say so we mean no harm, we're here for information.
He's like, "Did you bring me anything?" And he says it in common because he doesn't really care that you're talking plant.
Okay.
He's just like, "Did you bring me anything?"
What do you want?
Yeah, like what?
He's like, "I want what I always want. I want food. I'm hungry. I'm a
What-
giant tree.
What
I'm
kind
stuck
of
here."
Food? Why? What food are you into? What's your thing?
You like shrimp?
You
Everybody
like
loves shrimp.
Scramps.
Scramps.
You want some scramps? He's like, "Oh, it depends. What do you want?
Oh.
You want to know?"
Goat?
No, we don't want goat. What? No. What? He wants to know what we want.
I like
Who
goat.
do we want to go?
Yeah. What do you want to know? Why'd you wake me up?
We need.
Oh. We don't want to know about goats.
Don't we need something, guys?
Yeah, we need something.
Something about happened that time.
Do you think he would know about our airship? I mean, what else do we need?
Where's Nick?
So we had the riddle. What did the riddle say?
It said, well, that's a good point. So the riddle said, if the Balor's hammer is your goal, prepare to eat some crow. His laziness will make you snarl, but you have to ask that asshole Carl.
But it doesn't tell us what we need to ask him for.
For Crow.
No. Okay. Hey, so hi. We read a riddle and it said that we needed to ask you for something. So here we are. No, retract that statement. I want to roll for no, because I know he's gonna be a dick otherwise. I know he's gonna be an asshole. Let's do
retract that statement, Carl. Please ignore those last words.
Statement retracted.
off the record, please.
Off the
Strike
record,
that from the
yeah.
record, please. Thank you.
No,
Okay, so I
no
want
response
to.
required.
Oh!
What happened?
God,
She got a
damn
nat
it.
one.
Ooh.
Okay, so what were you trying
There
to
goes
do?
my contribution. Nothing. I wasn't doing anything.
Ouch.
Hanging out.
No, what were you trying? What were you trying to do?
I wanted to ask. I was going to tell him basically that we heard a riddle that said we need to get information from him, but he's going to be like, "Fuck your face now."
Okay,
because-
so you basically say, "Hey, we heard this riddle. And we're trying to get information about it." And then you read him the riddle, and he's like, "You call me an asshole?
Oh my god.
You fucking
No.
come into my grove, call me an asshole?"
No.
And then you hear, so the grass starts to
No.
starts to electrify a little bit. You feel like a charge to the air.
No. No.
And you take 12 points of electricity
Me?
damage. Yeah, as you get
What the
electrocuted.
fuck? Why?
He's just like,
Oh,
and so you're just like, and then you fight. Like,
Say something out of character.
So, I asked him, what's his favorite food?
he's like, and he can't stroke his face obviously because it's a tree. But he's like, it's not my favorite, but I haven't had a crawling lurker in a really long time.
A crawling lurker.
Yeah, they get freaked out by my my sparks, so they don't ever come close enough to grab. But when they used to, when I was younger, they were so good. If you could find me a crawling lurker, then I might help you figure out what whoever wrote that letter was talking about.
Do you know where they tend to roam at all?
And he like thinks about it, and he's like, just kind of in the forest. I know that they were towards the Sir Felix, I think. Yeah. But I don't want one of the ones with the fungus. Don't bring me any of that with that bullshit fungus on it.
You want like a
That's-
pure.
Yeah, I don't want
crawling
any of that.
lurker.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Understandable.
They shocked the fuck out of me. I'm talking to you, so dick. Okay. So then, do we want to go find him a crawling lurker then, so that we can get some information?
Like, no, guys, let's go all the way around.
How tough are these lurkers?
He's like, well, I mean, it's nothing to me.
Yeah, what even is that?
I don't know what you guys are working with, but it was
How would we recognize this? This delicacy.
Well,
you have?
no.
He's like basically it'll just look like a bunch of legs. But yeah, when you see it, you'll know pretty quickly that that's it.
Yo.
Also, they really only come out at night. So.
What time is it right now?
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it?
It's getting towards night actually, because I think you guys. Oh, so actually no, it's about dawn because you spent all night trying to find him, looking through the forest. Because you guys wanted to leave that night, so you've been up basically like a day and a night.
Wait, so
entirely.
don't we have damage from previous battles that we've taken?
Oh yeah, like you guys have
So
taken.
do you guys want to like take a nap or something and restore some things we got going on?
Yeah,
Rejuvenate?
we can do that.
Do you want to do that during the day then?
I want to
Yeah,
ask
power
him
nap.
if he has shelter in his domain,
And he looks at you guys. He's like, well,
and in exchange, we'll bring him what he wants.
he's like, well, I mean,
Two.
he's like two,
Dos.
but he's like, well, normally, like I'm not gonna like go out of my way to protect you, but if you want to sleep here, that's fine. because nothing really comes at me anymore. Not in like 100 or so years. So
We ought to fuck him up, dude.
Too soon it will be.
We ought to fuck his little bitch ass up.
No, why?
Is that?
I would love to see you guys do that. That would be.
We need information. We don't need to do that yet.
Carl's like, did you ever see that meme where it was like, there was this meme where it was like, it was like Indiana Jones and he's running away from all of the people shooting the darts at him, and it's like that. Just because you get encountered in the world doesn't mean it's your CR. This would be one of those instances. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I would highly recommend not fucking with Carl.
Dude, his ass is 60 feet wide, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
300 feet tall, that might be a problem.
And he can electrocute.
Not
Wood, man.
do anything.
Come on,
There's a reason people don't fuck with Carl anymore. Like,
He's got to have a weakness, dude. Where's his little node? Does he have a node on, like...
Oh,
where's the weak spot? I know there's one.
Where is
There's got to be one somewhere. Where's his nuts?
where?
Yeah, where's his tree nuts?
Right.
I can roll a search check for his nuts.
You have defoliator.
so could I fuck him up with my defoliator?
Yeah, you could definitely fuck him up with your defoliator, but
What exactly is a
He's just going to be bald, then.
it's like defoliator is like acid for plants, like Roundup. But here's the thing.
But he's giant.
He's giant. So just thinking from a strictly hit points perspective, do you really think that would be a battle that you're going to win?
Yeah, I would need a lot of those files.
You would need a lot of those.
Yeah.
How many hit points does he have? Are we allowed to ask that?
We're allowed to ask that.
You can make a knowledge check to like see
Finally tell us that.
estimate how many you might have based on the size.
Do you have any?
Earl 17.
Okay, so you know it's anywhere but in the neighborhood of like 1,200 to like 1,600 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay.
Which is like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We can handle him.
Yeah, we got this. You guys got this.
No,
The only problem is we'd have to make it more than one round because we're not going to be able to do it all in one round. And he's going to kill us all within this round.
No, let's just do nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not fight him. I won't tickle him.
Let's
No
just
shrubbery.
be done with it.
Yeah, do you guys want to take the long rest then and spend the rest of the day just hanging out and sleeping and, just like resting up?
I pull out my wool blankets and I plop on down under Carl's leaves. I lay there and sleep. I'm like, and I go to bed.
Varus pees just right next to Carl, but not right on him. You know what I mean? That's not what it
I
is,
don't
yeah.
appreciate that very much.
Yeah, he's PP's Carl adjacent. He's
Yeah.
like, all right, well, at least you didn't pee on me, so.
I give Carl the look like, what are you looking at me, dude? Don't be weird.
Yeah, don't be looking at me weird. He's like, hey, man, you peed on the side of my face. You could have gone on the other side.
Siddhartha
I
doesn't
can never pee on you, Carl.
appreciate how he treated Jerry, so he's going to take first watch.
Nice, that's smart. Okay, yeah, so Sid just kind of sits up and just, like, keeps his eyes on Carl.
Very,
I'm going to my meditation, so I only need I don't need as long of a rest as everybody else. So I'll take second.
Okay, so
wait, as a cleric, don't I also meditate or do I sleep?
no, you sleep because you're a TA fling, so you sleep. He's a drow, so he meditates.
Oh,
Yeah, but Varus, while you're doing your meditation, you pull out your spell book right from the interdimensional space, and all of a sudden it begins to shake. It begins to like, whoa, and you're just like, oh shit! Like I've never seen it do this before, and it starts to spark a little bit, like it's like a little electrified, and you see that Casey's bag, like Penumbra's bag, begins to do the same thing, and you see the opal that he got from last game that was on Smokes rises out of the bag. And flies over to your spell book where the two merge into each other, and you're caught in this like electrified field, and you're just like, your hair's like standing on end, and you're just like freaking out, and your eyes roll back in your head, and all of a sudden you're in this grove, and you look down, you're like seeing through somebody else's eyes, and you look down, and it looks like you're a drow female, and you have like this really long like white hair, and you're just running through this field, and you like look to your right and you see this elf dude, and you guys are, it seems like you guys are like in love, and you guys are like having fun. You're like, yay, what's going on? Hey. And then you see like, look up and you see that there's like this, the sun is shining, everything's beautiful. And then this cloud covers the sun. And all of a sudden you see like on the edges, like darkness starts to flow in, and you see that the guy that you were laughing and like having fun with all of a sudden just like fades away, and you're just left alone. And then you sense something behind you that's like coming at you. And then that's when you like wake up, you're just like, oh, and you like drop the book, and you're just just like in shock after this. And now the opal is permanently affixed to your spellbook. It's like on the front of your spellbook. It's like now it's like if you're looking at your spellbook and it's like this, it's like right dead center, like on the cover. So like it's part of the cover now.
So I'm gonna roll a knowledge check. 21.
Okay, so you know that the guy is Coral and Letharin, who is the elf deity. He's like, you know him because all drow hate him, because he's the guy that Loth used to be with, but then ended up like becoming evil and like separating from him and like becoming like the demon goddess that she became, like ruler of the drow. But before that, they were like close. They were like together, like they were married.
They were a pair.
Yeah.
Who was in the vision?
Yeah, so that's who you saw in the vision was Coral and Letharin.
And Loth?
Well, you don't, I mean, looking down, like based on what you could see, you were an elf female with long white hair, which was what Loth looks like, or drow. I'm sorry, drow. Yeah. And that's what Loth looked like before she became Loth. So.
Whoa. So, whoa. I don't tell anybody.
So heavy.
Yeah, you just like keep it to yourself.
Everyone else is asleep, right?
Yeah. Pass the fuck out. I'm taking it.
Except me, so I technically saw that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Sid saw you get electrified and then fall, but he didn't see you go through like the stuff in your head, obviously.
Right.
But you did see him like hold the book, and you saw the opal merge with the book, and then he was like, and then just like got electrified.
I saw something like come out of his bag, so I guess I run to his side. Like, is he out of it now?
Yeah, like you're fine now, Varus. Like you're like okay now.
So
I'm like kneeling over him, like, are you all right?
Yeah, I wake up not hostile, but obviously flustered in private.
He doesn't tell me anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you also
I'm like
pensive right now?
You know, it's like I'll be okay. I just need to think about what I've seen.
Are you pensive?
I am pensive. I'm sanguine.
Did you see something?
I did, but I don't know enough yet.
I wake up for some reason and I roll over and I'm like, hey.
Keep it down.
Shut it.
Oh, what are you doing? Are you okay?
Keep it down.
Yeah, so we could just say that you guys have done your long rest, and now it's like dusk. We'll say it's like getting to where the sun's going down.
I wake up and my hair needs to be brushed.
I don't put my book back in the sequester. I keep it with me. Yeah,
you like hold it with you now?
Yeah, I'm holding it.
I wasn't afraid it doesn't need a brush. We're fine. Wait, should I take it out of the green brush? Sorry.
I don't know.
Am I able to unlearn spells and new things? I think I can, but it just takes a while.
Yeah, no, you can do that in the course of a meditation, I believe. Like you can be like, because they're all spells that you know. It's just spells that you kind of like have prepared,
like equipped, right?
Yeah, it's essentially So you can just like unequip and re-equip like spells. You just have to do it during your meditation phase. So if you want to say that you just did that, if you have some spells you want to swap out, that's fine. Because I would imagine that experience probably led you to do something like that, because you were like, oh, wow, okay.
Right.
Reevaluate some stuff.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. So now that you guys are all awake and rested and back up to full hit points and all that good stuff, do you guys want to make your way into the forest and try to find this crawling lurker?
Can I do Speak with Plants again?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Speak with Plants and call out to my leafy brethren to guide us to the lurker bitches.
Okay, so
And that's
you
what I
guys-
say to the plants.
The good kind, the good lurkers, not
The
the
lurker
dirty,
bitches.
not the tainted ones.
yeah, right. Yeah, like the fungus-free
The
ones.
pure lurker bitches.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you cast Speak with Plants, and they can't, like, plants. It's not like the plants exactly know what
Yeah.
you're asking for, but they can sense where there's movement. So you know that there's movement to your, like, if you were going past Carl, there's movement directly in front of you, and then there's movement to the right of you.
Are the plants whispering?
Yeah, and they're just like you, and you know that they're both fungus-free, as far as you can tell, because the fungus, wherever the fungus touches, is a plant that you can't interact with anymore.
Mm.
Like even when you speak with plants, they like don't talk back to you.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right.
So either straight or right.
There's no left.
No, left is a wall.
Right, for sure.
Can I do
To the right?
Wait.
Okay.
Can I do insight? Maybe.
Go do your insight if you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
15. Nah.
For some reason, my instinct is telling me right.
All right, let's just go right then.
You wanna
Let's
go
just
right?
trust Varus's instinct.
all right, cool.
Go right.
So you
It
guys
could be death.
So you head into the forest, climb your way through the dense, thick overgrowth, and to where you think that there's movement. You notice that it's kind of fungus-free, so you think you're going in the right direction. And then all of a sudden you see this thing,
No.
this big furry shape dive down on you guys from above. So everybody roll a dexterity save.
Fucking who said go right?
You.
Oh my
Hixsori and Varus, you both feel giant furry creatures that are about 5 foot long smack into you and knock you down to the ground, dealing 18 points of damage.
Yeah.
Ow.
It's not that bad, but I mean,
For you?
for me, I'm sorry that it is for you.
And now you have what looks like a 4 foot tall, musky, burnt orange. Oh no, yeah, burnt orange fur with just like a long, fluffy tail. It looks like a giant squirrel, except for its face is very feral looking, and it's got like these big teeth.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's like a
terrified of rodents. I'm actually scared of rodents.
It's
I
like a
hate all of
5
them.
foot, like 4 foot long giant squirrel. It just
Is it cute even a little bit?
no,
Oh.
it's terrifying.
Oh no.
Man, that's yeah. So Varus, yeah, you're doubly terrified.
I'm actually scared. Varus runs, ggets up. I can't actually. It's not my turn.
yeah,
But
it's-
when it is my turn, I'm gonna run for my fucking life.
Oh shit.
everybody roll initiative, by the way. So Jerry actually got a nat 20 on initiative. So he comes in with his broadsword that he got courtesy of Penumbra, slices in and does 10 points of damage to the squirrel on top of Hixsori.
Yay! Does blood fall into my face?
A little bit, yeah. It's like
I relish in it.
yeah, you're like wash yourself in it.
And I'm like, gross.
So Varus is really fucking scared. How far can I, if I hopped on my broom, how far up could I go and still be able to cast a spell?
Well, the forest is really dense, so I don't know that you'd be able to get all that high.
Okay.
Like you could probably climb better than you'd be able to fly.
So could I climb up on a limb and then fire a spell behind me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to do that. Definitely sprint and run and climb up to the limb. I want to like try and make like a crazy jump. So I'm gonna roll for that.
Okay.
Do I make the jump?
Yes. Yeah. So you make the jump. You.
Okay, thank God. So I like when I get on there, I immediately turn back and cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
Somebody else in that 20-foot range?
Varus, in his haste, he just kind of shoves the squirrel off of him because he's freaking out and he's terrified. And he climbs up this tree limb and just starts casting ice on it, heedless of where you guys are at. Luckily, you guys managed to make your dexterity saves and kind of dodge out of the way as this hail of ice comes down and deals 30 damage to the squirrels. You see that like frost starts to cover their back and they just snarl up at you like.
I act with my silver harpoon.
Penumbra comes in with his silver harpoon and stabs it into the side of the one that was attacking Varus, and it it did have its attention on Varus, but then it snarls and turns around and looks at Penumbra. It's like, now it is the squirrel's turns. The one that was attacking Varus turns and tries to lunge at you, Penumbra, but you manage to dodge out of the way. The other one goes to attack Hixsori, manages to slash down on her, dealing 15 points of damage.
Isn't he already on top of me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's on top of you. He's like,
How much? 15?
15.
God damn it.
I'm going to use my fire breath attack on the squirrel.
Sid jumps in with his fire breath and just unleashes it on the two squirrels, managing to burn the frost off the sides of them and give them pretty severe burns down one side. And they're just like cradling the burned limb.
Well, I would like to try to. Okay, wait. Is there still one of them attacking somebody?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to cut its legs off with my demon sword. Be Gilmore style, where I step through and swing it round.
Reprious comes in with his demon slaying sword, sees the one still on top of Hixsori, comes in Happy Gilmore style, runs in, slice, so manages to slice off its two left legs, and they go flipping off into the forest, and you see blood just starts gushing out. It's like, starts making fucking crazy face.
She drenched in blood now.
Am I?
Yes, Kill Bill style.
I just look at her, I'm like...
My teeth are super white against the red of the blood.
Right.
How's this fucker doing? The one that just got his leg sliced.
He's not doing good at all.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna go for I'm gonna use my scythe and try and rip out his heart.
Okay. So Hixsori comes in with her scythe, tries to slice down the side of it, but because it's flopping off of her and there's so much blood everywhere, she ends up slipping on the ground and missing it. Jerry comes in, he's like, no, Hixsori, and he comes in and he slices down the side of its back and ends up killing it, severing its spine. So it's just like, and it flops down on the ground. But when you see this happen, the other squirrel that was focused on Penumbra, then all of a sudden just goes into overload. It's like, it starts fucking freaking out when it sees the dead one, and it swells to double its size. And you see that it gets fucking huge, and it's all angry and super buff and muscular, and it's just like,
Paying attention to me?
No, now it's looking at Jerry because Jerry killed the other one.
Attack unity.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah, you can definitely do an attack of opportunity because it's turned away from you.
Poison spray cantrip.
Penumbra comes in with his acid breath right behind the other squirrel as it's running towards Jerry and just melts the back half of it. It's like, and it's just, and you see that it just falls down and just you see the back half of it melted off and it's just, and it just lays down. It's just dead.
Yes, I did.
But as soon as that happened,
Oh.
Yeah, right. As soon as you see this happen, though, there's this smell that just permeates through, drifts through the forest, just this nasty, moldy, disgusting smell.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden you see this. It's about this thing's just starts slithering out of the forest towards you. It's about 20 foot long from what you can see. It's got bluish gray scales all over it, and it's got tons and tons of legs, thousands of legs on either side of its body. But they're not centipede legs. They're all if you took a centipede and you mushed all its legs together. So they're in clumps where they're all grown on top of each other, and it looks all fucked up.
Whoa.
And so when it moves, it does so back and forth, all jittery, but it moves really fast, and it runs at you guys because it smells the thing and it sees that you guys are still alive. So Everybody roll
Real
initiative
quick,
again.
didn't you say the thing that he wanted had a bunch of legs?
Yeah.
So this is the fucker that we need to.
Is he like centipede? Like what?
Symmetrical garbage, that's what he is.
But it's like a bug, right?
It is up first. It runs at you guys like on its like crazy segmented legs, and it's just like running back and forth. And then you see that on the top of it, it's got this strange slime. But as it's running, you see that like sparks start going down its back, and the slime starts to morph into these like pseudopods that just like hang off of the top of it. And as it's running towards the meat in the center, it smacks into both Penumbra and Reprios, just with both of its things, just whoosh, whoosh, just tries to throw them into the air. So both of you end up taking 12 points of electricity damage.
Damn, this thing's got electricity too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Varus sees this and immediately thinks, I want that. I really want that.
We gotta give it to
So,
Carl.
that makes it even better. I cast Finger of Death
Oh, nice.
on it. So, Finger of Death has two things. First of all, it deals a pretty stupid amount of damage, 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage. And if it dies in the next round, then it becomes mine. Like I can control it indefinitely afterwards, like my zombie. So I can just have it walk right up to his mouth and walk right in it if I want to.
That's fucking amazing. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for that, because holy shit.
How fucking cool. So that's the level 7 spell that I traded for Sequester.
All right.
So and the way it works is it like, so again, I like collect this like massive ball of like smoky dark, like you can feel this like rot coming off of it, but it's not rot. It's like it's just unhealthy. It's unholy. You can feel like you just want to run from it, and it snakes out in this like lightning fast, and like a lightning fast wiggle towards it.
Right, and as soon as it impacts, as soon as it hits the thing, it just instantly like freezes, and just like, and you can see like its eyes roll back at its head. And it's just like its legs stop jittering for a second. It's just staying there, and then just, and it just lays there, just completely dead. Like
what? That killed it?
Yeah, just one shot.
What?
Gary,
Nice.
Carl, night.
Nice.
So I tell it to get its lazy bitch ass up and follow us back.
It just starts crawling towards where Carl's at.
Ooh, wait. I want to again take like a deep draw on my pipe, and Varus like blows it, and you see like the smoke like wind and breathe into it, and then it jitters and like comes back to life.
Yeah,
and it's like under my control.
It's like animating it.
Yeah.
Like
That's so.
what's up?
You're gonna have to carry.
What a cool ass fucking spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't pick your nose with that finger.
When you guys get into the clearing, Carl looks you over and he's like, what? Oh, you assholes are back. Did you bring me some food? Oh, look, it's still alive. Good job, guys. And then when it gets closer, you can see he's like, oh, what'd you do to it? It's not alive anymore. What'd you? Oh my God.
No.
I mean,
Oh no!
Did it need to be alive?
Wait, as a cleric, can I
That's
cleanse
what I thought we had that conversation.
it? Is that why?
Yeah.
no, he's like, and he looks it over a little bit, and then you see this giant 10-foot tongue come out of his mouth and just slap it, and then suck it back into his mouth. So he just like grabs it and then pulls it into his mouth and eats it, and you see him just like.
But I didn't want it. I'm so confused.
He's just like, It tastes a little. He's like, it tastes a little dead for my taste, but he's like, but you guys did what I asked you to do, so
Nice.
that's fair enough. And then he like looks up and he's like, he kind of like looks he like looks up towards his branches and he's like, "What you guys want is going to be up there. I'd get it for you, but obviously I don't have arms, so
You can't like
you guys
shake
have
it
some
down.
climbing to do." He's like, "I can help, but if I start shaking, the stuff that falls down is not. You guys aren't going to be left standing." So
Varus winces really hard when he eats the creature he's connected to.
yeah, exactly. You feel it. You're just like, "Oh,
Oh, God damn it.
Damn.
Rude.
I try to contain my disgust, but which translates into me just like spitting.
yeah." You're just like, "Ugh." So I guess that's where we'll go ahead and call it for tonight. Now that you guys have succeeded in getting the stuff for Carl, next time we'll just have to see, what the top of Carl has to offer you guys. Try to figure out what this Balor's hammer is that everybody keeps talking about. Try to figure out where the other pieces for the flying machine are. Try to get to the floating pyramid in the sky. Trying to figure out what that is. What is it that Felix he was talking about? What's the fungus in the forest? All of that is going to be next time on Cin City D&D. Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff, Instagram, all that, amazing things. And thank you to everyone for watching at home. Remember to keep your friends close, but your dice bag closer. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.